Welcome family, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Authentically Being Ava. I'm Ava. So family, I wanted to talk about job applications. I've talked about recruiters and my experience with them, but I didn't really talk much about the job application process, the things that we have to go through in order to apply for jobs. Family, this system needs to be updated, revamped. It is severely outdated. It's time consuming. It's a headache. You know, people out here that are trying to find jobs, why is all of this burden being placed on them? I just don't understand. But I digress. Let me proceed. We have to first set up a resume that basically explains everything about us and to show how we are fit for this particular job, right? So when we do that, but then when you see a job that you like, then you have to kind of tweak your resume. So you're actually kind of redoing it so that it sounds more like the job that you are applying for. But then there's that. So from there, then, you know, some of these companies want you to actually go on their website to apply for the position. They're asking you to upload your resume, but then they want you to also fill out the same information that's on the resume, but fill it out on their website. You know, and this is just insane. Some of this stuff is lengthy, and it's the same stuff. Family, this is so annoying, and I'm trying to figure out what is this issue. This is 2024. You know, this process should not be that hard. I mean, it really shouldn't. I've been on some websites where once you upload your resume, your information from the resume is uploaded automatically onto the website. You know, it's like auto-populated. I'm like, hello, like this is the way they all should be. We should not be having to sit here manually rewriting our resume on their website. It is insane because you're trying to find a job, so you're doing as much as you can. You're applying everywhere. So just imagine in a day you're doing this whole thing like 30 times. You know, uploading your resume and then filling it out again, you know, on this website. And it just makes me think, you know, this company needs to update their software. I mean, why are you making it that hard for an applicant? You know, do you want somebody to work for you or not? You know, it's really annoying. I don't understand it. You know, like I said, this is 2024. You all should have your system updated. Or just pull the information from the resume. You have it, you know. Anything else you may want to know, you can ask them if you feel that they may be an option for this particular position, you know. Then they have all of these other questions that they're asking, which are basically in the resume. You're stating, you know, the details of your job and what you do, but they're asking you these questions again. And then on top of that, then they have these little assessment tests. You know, I'm just like, look, like you have 5 hours for this one particular application, you know. Family, I'm just like, do you really want us to work for you or not? Or are you trying to push us into entrepreneurship? I mean, because that's what we really should be looking at anyway. I'm serious. You know, that's really the smart way to go. You know, you can set your own hours. I mean, it just takes a little bit more creativity and planning and, you know, just getting the right information to know how to manage and run your own company. But this is what we really should be looking at, family. I just wanted to throw that out there, okay? Just saying. You know, sometimes there's a process to getting there, and so we may still have to be in this situation of filling out applications, but that should be our goal. I'm just going to be honest, because I just don't see the prize. You know, you're going through all of this, making all of these efforts, and then you're not guaranteed they're even going to call you for the interview. And then once you interview, you're not guaranteed that they're going to select you for that position. So, I mean, it's just like an ongoing piece of BS. Now, let's say you did get selected for the job. You went through all of that. You got the job. Yay! You know, you're excited. Then you get in there and then you're working with a bunch of buttholes, you know? Or, you know, the company is just severely outdated with the way they run the company and manage the company. You know, these managers don't want to listen to you. They don't want to hear your thoughts and, you know, on making things better, you know, having them run more efficiently. So, you know, have you really won anything? You have the job, but then you have, you know, have to go in here every day with a headache, you know, because you have to deal with the BS, you know, and the people and the foolishness. I'm just, look, fam, I'm just venting, okay? This is something else that I've noticed, too, on some of these job applications, where they ask you, do you know somebody that works at the company? And then they ask you their name. I'm just like, what? And I'm seeing that on, like, all of the applications now. And I'm just like, is that a prerequisite to the job? I mean, I just don't understand, like, so you want people to work with their friends. I mean, because, you know, if you got somebody that you know or related to, how much work are you going to get done, you know? And let me tell you, I'm not saying that it can't work, but for that to be a question, so the only way you can get a job now is if you know somebody? Like, where is that on your application of your skills related to the position? I just don't get it, you know. And family, I guess I have a bad taste in my mouth about working with a lot of friends because, I mean, of course you're going to make friends on the job, but this is coming in the door, you know, and that to me doesn't sound like a level playing field. You know, I'm just going to be honest. It doesn't. It sounds like, you know, who you know as to if I'm going to get this job. And that's just not the way that it's supposed to go. You know, it's supposed to go based off your skills and ability to do the job. A job where I was working, one lady, you know, and it was a few others too that just abused their authority. Her aunt was the VP in the company. And this particular employee just felt like because she had an aunt who was a higher up, she didn't have to do her job. So she basically came to work and acted like Princess Aaliyah. Like, she did what she wanted. She left early. You know, if they told her she had something to do she didn't want to do, she would leave. So then that responsibility fell on somebody else. You know, and it seems like it's okay. You know, nobody wants to step on her toes because they're scared because her aunt is the VP. You know, and if she goes to her aunt, in which I believe she has done, people have been reprimanded for, you know, getting fired. And I'm like, this is so wrong. But these things do happen. So, you know, like when I see that question on these applications, I'm just like, you know, entrepreneurship. You know, that's just kind of where I am with that, family. You know, that's just my experience. And like I said, I know that's not everybody's case, but it just, you know, like I said, when you're leading with that question, do you know anybody that works there? You know, it's just like, is this based off of that or you know, your skills? You know, it leads one to wonder, you know, what's more important here in this company? You know, and so it's just, ugh. I just feel like sometimes, or most of the time, if you wanted to have something run the way you want it run, you might have to do it yourself or create it yourself. Can't find a job? Create one. Something's got to give, you know. Things need to change, family. And we're the ones that can make that happen, you know. All right, family, I'm just venting. Thank you for listening. I will catch you on the next video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Ready? Bye-bye.